There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, I don't want to invest in my marriage anymore. Is there anything that I should do? It is interesting that you use the word invest. I completely agree that marriage is an investment. When we put in love, we will usually receive more love as a return on our investment. But when we don't put love in, the opposite is true. I'm sorry that it sounds like things haven't been going well in your marriage. Usually people don't want to stop investing when things are well, but think of the stock market. Sometimes the best time to invest is when the market is bad. It may be rough now and you may not get a return on your investment for a while, but worth some patience. The market can recover and you can see a great return. My parents went through a really rough patch when I was a teenager. I remember wishing that my mom would leave my dad. She slept in my room for a while. My dad was always grumpy and was having some health problems. But despite that, life was hard for my mom for a while. She didn't stop showing love to my dad or threaten to leave him. Though that was a bumpy year or two, I'm so glad my parents stayed together. They are happier now than they ever were. Can you think of the things that made your relationship nice in the past? What activities did you and your spouse do when you were very invested in the marriage? Choosing to stick with a marriage through the hard times can have a huge payout. Have you ever watched the movie Fireproof or read the book associated with it, The Love Dare by Kendrick? They do a great job of showing how a couple can go through bad times but stick it out to see better times in the future. Everyone has had rocky patches. The difference between it being a patch and a drop of a cliff is what you do now. Check the link in the description if you want a helping hand.